And welcome back. It's time once again for our Ozarks Live Book Club, and Zach Hollingshad is here from the Springfield Greene County Library.
Hey.
Thanks for being here as always.
Yeah, appreciate you having me on.
We appreciate it. Okay, 3 selections you brought me today.
Yes.
The first one is called Big Swiss. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so Big Swiss is basically about a character named Greta.
Okay.
Basically, Greta transcribes the sex therapist sessions.
Okay.
Well, one of the sessions, she ends up listening to a bunch and falling in love with the person that is doing the therapy, known as Big Swiss, which we find out later is named Flavia.
Okay.
It happens in Hudson, New York, so it's a smaller town.
Sure.
So she can hear everybody's voices. So she basically knows everybody's, sex lives, basically.
Yeah.
And she ends up hearing Big Swiss's voice in a dog park. And then this affair ensues. It's one of the funnest novels I've read lately.
Yeah, it sounds super
quirky.
interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
right?
Yeah, very off the wall, if you will.
Yeah.
But what do you think people are going to love most about this?
I think what they're going to love most about it is probably the characters.
Okay.
Just because they're so unique and kind of weird.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. The next book you have for me, I have some questions for you.
Yeah,
What's
which is
this
kind of
one
what you're
about?
doing here,
yeah,
right?
I know,
Yeah.
right? I'm like, that's not my question. That's the name of the book.
So I have some questions for you. Is basically what they call like a dark academia novel.
Okay.
So dark academia is basically like set on a campus. This is set on a boarding school campus. The main character is a famous podcaster who ends up going to teach a podcast class on this old campus that she stayed on.
Okay.
Basically, what happens is there was a murder there a long time ago, and so this podcasting class, they end up deciding to do a podcast about it. So, like, the main author is basically going through the turmoils of growing up and the turmoils of losing that person who was their roommate and like figuring out what happened to her.
Okay, so would you say this could be defined as like a murder mystery of sorts?
Sort of, yeah. And I feel like people that love podcasts, especially for the audio version of this, will really enjoy it because it's almost like listening to a podcast.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What was the most surprising thing about the book?
I'd say so far, the most surprising thing I would think is what we find out about the character
How it ends
Thalia.
up. Yeah. Okay, interesting. All right, the last one you brought me today, Jesus' Son, Stories. So tell me about this one.
Yeah, so Dennis Johnson was a cult author.
Okay.
He actually was a recovering heroin addict. So when he recovered, he ended up writing this book, Jesus' Son, which Jesus' Son is a Velvet Underground lyric from the song called Heroin. Basically, this book embodies like what happened to him kind of in his life. It's kind of semi-autobiographical fiction about his life, and every story is so different, and it's in a non-linear structure, so the time space is kind of like, I don't know, it's a lot of interpretation, I feel like.
Okay. 3 really interesting selections today. I think our audience will really love any of them, but something else we want to touch on, there's a book club of sorts over at the library called Books on Tap, is that right?
Yes.
Tell me about this.
Okay, so I'm running this Books on Tap book club. Basically, what it is we're going to be at Wire Road. We're going to discuss these 3 books at 7 o'clock each time. It's every third Wednesday coming up.
Okay.
And thanks to one of my coworkers, he actually 3D printed this awesome logo. So.
Perfect. So if people want to be a part of that, do they need to sign up in advance or they just show up?
They just show up. And also, if they show up for the first time, they will get a sticker that looks just like this.
Very cool.
So,
I love that. All right, if people want more information about anything we've talked about at the library, how can they get that?
Yeah, so you would go to thelibrary.org/programs, or you can go to the library.org's website and click on the programs tab, and then you can just type in Books on Tap and it'll show up.
Okay,
so,
easy enough. This is awesome. Zach, thank you so much. I'm super excited for this book club as well.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it.
Thanks for being